Welcome to our channel, English Stories. In today's video, we'll enhance your English skills through the motivating journey of Jack Ma. Join us to sharpen your listening abilities while discovering his remarkable rise from setbacks to triumph. Pay attention for just a few moments. This isn't merely a tale about a billionaire or a man who created a multi-billion-dollar empire. This story is about you. Jack Ma's journey isn't just about success, it's about struggle, rejection, embarrassment, and repeated failures. It's about a boy who faced mockery, who was turned away by Harvard not once, not twice, but 10 times. Everyone told him he wasn't enough. Yet, his response? I'll try again tomorrow. He wasn't wealthy, a prodigy, or physically imposing. He didn't know coding. But he rose to become one of the world's wealthiest and most admired individuals. How? Because he possessed something priceless: self-belief, relentless hope, and a vision greater than his fears. Today, I'm not just sharing Jack Ma's story. I'm showing you that you, too, can rise. No matter your circumstances or how many times you've stumbled, there's a Jack Ma within you. So, sit back, open your mind, and absorb this story, because from here, we dive deep. His real name was Ma Yun, not Jack Ma. Born on September 10, 1964, in Hangzhou, China, he was a frail, unremarkable boy with no extraordinary gifts. His family wasn't affluent, no car, no TV, just a modest home on a narrow street. What set him apart? Curiosity. He asked questions and yearned to explore the world. Growing up in a China isolated from global influences, no internet, no foreign education, no grand aspirations, Jack still dreamed of connecting with the world and mastering English. At age 12, he began cycling to the Hangzhou Hotel every morning where foreign tourists stayed. Why? To practice English. Every day at 5 a.m., he rode his old bike to the hotel, guiding tourists around the city and conversing with them, not for money, but to learn. He did this for 9 years, every single day, for free. That's the power of planting seeds for the future, not chasing instant rewards. Jack wasn't a stellar student. He failed exams repeatedly, twice in middle school, 3 times in high school, and twice in college entrance tests. In China, these exams shape your future, and failure often brands you as worthless. But Jack didn't let that define him. He simply said, I'll try again. On his 3rd attempt, he passed and enrolled in Hangzhou Teachers Institute, earning a degree in English. After graduating, he applied to 30 jobs, all rejected. He tried for a police position, you're not suitable. He applied to KFC, 24 applicants, 23 hired, Jack was the only one rejected. Even a basic hotel job turned him down, saying, you're not attractive enough, you talk too much, you lack the right skills. How many would give up? How many would think, I'm not cut out for success? But Jack said, I'll carve my own path. While helping a tourist in Hangzhou, he befriended an American family who nicknamed him Jack because Ma Yun was hard to say. That connection sparked hope. They shared stories of the world beyond, inspiring him to dream bigger. They even invited him to the USA. He applied to Harvard 10 times, rejected each time. Most would feel defeated, but Jack laughed and said, if Harvard doesn't want me, the world still needs me. At 31, he discovered the internet. Searching Uber, he found American and German results, but nothing from China. Searching China yielded almost no results either. That night, Jack couldn't sleep. Staring at the stars, he wondered, why isn't China online? Why don't we have a presence? Then it hit him, maybe no one had done it yet. Maybe he could. With little tech knowledge, he saw a problem and an opportunity. Back in China, he borrowed $2,000 from friends to launch China Pages, a company to help small Chinese businesses build websites and connect globally. But in a country where the internet was barely understood, people scoffed. Shopkeepers and business owners laughed, saying, "Who would buy things on a screen?" Jack persisted, believing in a future where people would live online. China Pages struggled. Too many regulations, little support, and skepticism led to its failure. But Jack didn't despair. He said, "One failure, one lesson. Let's try again." In 1999, at 35, after working on a government project, Jack gathered 17 friends in his small Hangzhou apartment. Sitting on the floor, no furniture, just passion, he announced, "I'm starting a company called Alibaba to connect Chinese businesses to the world." Some friends smiled, others were puzzled. "Why Alibaba?" one asked. Jack explained, "Everyone knows Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Open sesame, open treasures. My company will open opportunities for small businesses." It was a memorable, global name with a touch of magic. That day, 18 people formed Alibaba's first team. With no business plan, no investors, and no tech expertise, Jack had a team that believed in him and a vision to transform the world. They worked from his apartment, sleeping little, earning nothing, but driven by love and belief in their mission. Alibaba became a platform for small businesses to reach global buyers, something Amazon and eBay hadn't done for China. Money was tight. Over 10 banks rejected Jack's loan requests, calling his idea too risky. Then, a turning point, Masayoshi Son of SoftBank met Jack, and after a 5-minute talk, invested $20 million. "I'm investing in you, not the plan," Son said. That changed everything. Unlike typical leaders, Jack hired people smarter than himself, saying, "My job is to bring out their best." He treated his team like family, celebrating small wins, sharing struggles, and fostering unity. When Alibaba nearly collapsed, Jack said, "If we have one bowl of rice, we share it." That was his leadership, making everyone feel valued. Jack invested in people, technology, and culture over strategy. He gave employees quirky nicknames like Crazy Jack or Big Mouth, creating a fun, united vibe. Everyone, from coders to cleaners, was respected. Morning dances and weekend karaoke nights kept the team energized and bonded. By 2002, Alibaba grew as small businesses embraced the internet. Then eBay entered China, a giant with vast resources. Jack's team worried, but he declared, "eBay is a shark in the ocean, we're a crocodile in the Yangtze River. In their waters, we lose. In ours, we win." Knowing China's small businesses better, Jack launched Taobao in 2003, a free online marketplace, unlike eBay's fee-based model. "Win their hearts first, money follows," he said. His team worked relentlessly, some sleeping under desks, fueled by Jack's stories and encouragement. eBay fought back with millions in ads, but Jack's understanding of Chinese sellers, offering chat features, vibrant designs, and seller education, won them over. Taobao felt like a friend, not a foreign tool. In 2005, Yahoo invested $1 billion for a 40% stake in Alibaba, but Jack ensured control stayed with his team. With this, Taobao outmaneuvered eBay, which exited China by 2006. Jack humbly said, "We won because we stayed close to the people." Alibaba grew rapidly. AliExpress connected small businesses globally. Alipay became China's top online payment system, and Alibaba Cloud rivaled Amazon Web Services. Jack built an ecosystem, not just websites, with the same passion as day one. By 2014, Alibaba's $231 billion IPO on the New York Stock Exchange made Jack China's richest man. Yet, he said, "This isn't my money. I'm holding it for the people." His focus remained on impact, not wealth. Later, Jack turned to education, launching the Jack Ma Foundation to support rural schools and inspire youth. He taught kids to believe in themselves, saying, "Chase learning, not money. Learn from failure. Be unique, not the best." On September 10, 2019, his 55th birthday and Teacher's Day, Jack retired from Alibaba, not from exhaustion but to lead by leaving. At a farewell event with 60,000 employees, he sang, danced, and cried, saying, "I wasn't smart. I failed often, but I never gave up. If I can do it, you can too. Believe in yourself. Love your dream. And remember, the best is yet to come." The crowd stood and clapped for 10 minutes. That night, China cried with joy. Jack had left as he promised, not as a king, but as a friend. The mysterious disappearance. He spoke at universities. He explored Africa. He launched programs for rural teachers. He focused on philanthropy. But in late 2020, something strange happened. Jack gave a speech in Shanghai. He criticized the Chinese financial system and said it needed reform. Soon after that, Jack Ma disappeared from public view. No interviews, no speeches, no tweets, no sightings. For 3 full months, the world didn't know where he was. Rumors started flying. Was he arrested? Was he in house arrest? Was he warned by the government? Nobody knew. Even international media like CNN and BBC asked, "Where is Jack Ma?" Then one day, he reappeared in a short video, calm and smiling. But something had changed. He looked tired. His voice was soft. He said he was focusing on teaching and philanthropy. Now, many believe he was forced to stay quiet after speaking against the system. But Jack never confirmed or denied anything. He simply stepped back, and that became part of his legend. Jack Ma's net worth and wealth. Jack Ma's net worth has changed over time due to stock market changes, government pressure, and his own choice to step away from business. At his peak, his net worth was around $65 to $70 billion, making him the richest man in China. Even after stepping back, he still holds billions in assets, investments, and shares in Alibaba and Ant Group. But you know what's surprising? He doesn't live like a billionaire. He still wears simple clothes, avoids luxury cars, and lives quietly. Because to Jack Ma, success isn't about money. It's about making a difference. Jack Ma is married to Zhang Ying, his college sweetheart. They met at Hangzhou Normal University. She once said in an interview, "He's not a handsome man, but I fell in love with his thinking. I knew he would do something great." They have 3 children, and Jack tries to keep his family life very private. He loves reading, traveling, and spending time with young students and teachers. After retirement, he started teaching again, not in big universities, but in small rural schools where the need is real, because that's the Jack Ma way: go where you are most needed, not most celebrated. Jack Ma is known for giving some of the most powerful motivational speeches ever. His speeches are simple, emotional, full of humor, and unforgettable. Here are a few of his life-changing quotes: "If you don't give up, you still have a chance.